Hey everyone, it's Elsie here, and today we're going to be looking at how you can get ready for your professional onboarding. After you sign up for Keela, you will receive a welcome email from myself or Laura or anyone else on the customer success team. And then a couple of days later, you'll receive this email that I'm looking at in my inbox. So it'll say Professional Onboarding, let's get this party started. So make sure you look out for this email. It's really important because it'll tell you what we need to begin. When you navigate into here, you'll see a nice little welcome message from us. In here, a reminder about how you can use the Getting Started guide to complete your setup steps. And then more importantly, on to business, our professional onboarding services. In the first line, you'll be given your professional onboarding start date. So this is the date that your sales rep booked in when you purchased your professional onboarding service. So it probably was the nearest available date. Now, when this date comes around, we'll need to make sure that you've sent us all the required information that we'll need before this date, because we'll be beginning your professional onboarding services on this date. So we'll need all of the information we need to get started before then. If you aren't able to gather the information that we require before this start date, no worries. Please just reach out and let us know. You can reply to this email or contact us at any time at support@keela.com. Just let us know that you need to reschedule and you need some more time. Onwards and upwards. So I've been talking about this information that we'll require to get started. How do you find out what that information is? That's what I'm here for. So here will be a button and it says get ready for professional onboarding. And if you click it, you'll be taken to an article in our knowledge base that has all of the possible services that you can purchase and the information that we require for each. So you can see there's a couple of different sections. We've got, a little welcome saying hello, how to use this guide, a little reminder, and also just each service outlined with the description and what's required. So if I head back to the email, that's how you navigate to that article, is by clicking that button. But also below, you'll see a table of the services that you've purchased. So mine's a little different. I've just got every service here, but in your email, you'll have what you've organized. So all you'll need to do is just look at the title of the service within this email and just cross-reference it with the article. So let's say, for example, that you had data cleanup, formatting and import as the first service on your list. When you click on this button here, you'll be taken to the top of this article and you just need to find data cleanup, formatting and import in the list. If you had data import only as a service listed here, then just look for data import here. And so on and so forth. We've got payment processor, donation form, custom form, form publishing, all of which can be found in this list. If you click on the hyperlinks, you'll be taken to the middle of the the section that's pertaining to. So for example, data cleanup, formatting and import was what I clicked on. You'll find a description of what that service is, just in case you need a reminder. Your sales rep would have told you about this in a bit more detail, but here you'll get a quick reminder of what it is so you can refresh. You'll have what's required. So we'll need your spreadsheets in Excel format. You'll need to ensure that all of the information in those spreadsheets is correct and that all the information that needs to be imported is included. So, things like spelling, make sure that all of the spelling is right, that all of the information within the sheet itself is correct. And if you want, you can watch the contact overview video, which is linked in here. And this will be helpful because it'll allow you to understand bits and pieces of information about how your contacts can be stored in Keela, things you might want to know. There's also a bit of optional information as well, in case you want to take it a little bit further. In here, you can identify if any contacts should be imported as a company record. You can do things like consider any custom fields that will be relevant to your contact import, or maybe look at tags. So there's lots of different optional things if you want to go a little bit further. Scrolling down, the next service is data import only. So that was the other one that I mentioned. So in this, instead of doing the formatting and the preparation for you, you've just purchased the import itself. So What's required here is that you review our data import articles, create any applicable custom fields, and send your formatted data to Keela. So you'll need to format your data based on these articles and then send through the finished product to us. So that's an example of those two ones. Let's go back and take a look at another one. Let's look at donation form. Maybe that was a service that you've purchased. So you can find it in the sidebar here. If ever you're wanting to navigate, go down here, see the description, see what's required. So if applicable, the website URL of your existing donation form, confirmation that you've integrated a payment processor, which was one of those getting started steps that we sent through, things like that. So our recommendation is to take a moment to review this email when it comes through. Make sure you know exactly which services you've purchased. They'll be listed in this table. Check the article, make a list of everything you need to gather, get it all ready and send it through to us via email before your professional onboarding start date, which will be listed here. If you have any questions along the way, please email us at support@keela.com. We'd be happy to clarify, provide more information, anything that you need. And again, if you're not able to gather all of the required information for each service that you've purchased, just reach out to us and let us know. We're happy to reschedule. Happy professional onboarding!